Gregory ends up sitting on the back of a plague dragon. He raises his voice and tells the villagers to calm down and listen. He explains that Alucia is not their enemy. The dragon is on their side, but before anyone can even process those words, the ground begins to tremble. The rock dragon is already closing in. Gregory doesn't waste another second. He shouts for everyone to run as far away as possible. Panic spreads instantly, and the crowd scatters in every direction. Everyone runs except one small boy named Gene, who stays crouched behind a wooden crate, frozen in fear. At that moment, Dehas suddenly rushes forward and lands a heavy strike on Gregory, knocking him backward. Alucia immediately steps in and takes control of the fight. He overwhelms Dehas easily, forcing him to the ground. For a brief moment, Alucia has the perfect chance to finish him, but he hesitates. Killing a human, no matter how evil they are, would make him no different from the monster everyone already believes him to be. Instead of ending his life, Alucia knocks him unconscious. Gregory watches the whole scene and feels the last bit of doubt disappear. Alucia truly is the kind of dragon Miria believed him to be. Alucia quickly turns his attention to the rock dragon's egg. He needs to secure it before the monster arrives, but just as he moves toward it, Dehas suddenly opens his eyes again. Alucia pauses and stares at him, uneasy. Something about him feels wrong. When Alucia checks his stats, he notices something strange. Daz is showing the same level as the Maha wolves. That is impossible for a normal human. Before Alucia can figure it out, Daz suddenly notices Gene hiding behind the crate. He rushes over, grabs the boy, and pulls him in front of him with a sword pressed against his throat. Then something even stranger happens. Daz opens his mouth and a slime-like tentacle shoots out, launching him instantly to the top of a nearby water tower. Alucia stares in disbelief. The strange stats, and now this ability. Whatever Dehas is, he is clearly not just a normal man. At that exact moment, the rock dragon bursts out of the forest. The massive creature roars as it approaches. Dehas holds the egg over the edge of the tower, threatening to smash it. Alucia launches forward at full speed to stop him, but at the last second, Dehas throws Gene off the tower. Alucia is forced to make an impossible choice. He immediately changes direction and dives after the falling boy. Just before Gene hits the ground, Alucia catches him and shields him with his body. At the same moment, Das jumps down from the tower while dropping the egg. The egg smashes against the ground and shatters completely. The rock dragon sees the broken shell and instantly loses control. It releases a thunderous roar and begins stomping the ground in pure rage. The earth shakes violently as the monster goes wild. When the dust finally settles, Alucia is still crouched over Gene, protecting him. The boy is safe. Alucia slowly lifts his head and looks toward the rock dragon. His heart sinks. This is the worst possible outcome, and he knows it is partly his fault. If he had just finished Dehas earlier, none of this would have happened. He glances toward Dehas and notices something strange. The man is standing there, swinging his arms in a bizarre rhythm. Then, in the next moment, the rock dragon crushes Dehas beneath its massive foot, killing him instantly. Alucia watches silently for a moment, then forces himself to look away. Right now, there are bigger problems. He turns to Gregory and tells him to take Gene and get as far away as possible. Alucia will stay behind and face the rock dragon alone. Gregory takes Gene without arguing.